here with Nelson Nigel, and we're going to get into a little bit about his life, where he came from, and where he's going. My name is Michelle, aka Miss Knockout, and I'll be conducting the interview today. So Nelson, tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you come from.
My name is Nelson Nigel, born in Guyana, raised in Queens, New York.
So Nelson, you're very modest. Tell the people about your business and what your mission statement is.
Michelle, I founded Head Exposed 4 years ago. I wanted to help entrepreneurs and small business owners secure government contracts with the U.S. government and corporations. You might not know this, but the government and corporations, they're buying trillions of dollars of goods and services. They're buying it from business owners and small business owners. My goal at Head Exposed is to help entrepreneurs and business owners secure those government contracts. Now, recently, we've created initiatives for women and minorities to achieve government contracts. There's tremendous opportunities to sell to the federal government, state government, city governments. For example, Brooklyn Bridge. There's over 680,000 bridges in America.
Wow.
Who's building them? Contractors, small contractors, large contractors, women and minority contractors are building these bridges. This pier right here, the steel, someone's making the steel. These are opportunities, and I want women and minorities to understand that the opportunities are there for them. If we play the game, we can get those contracts. We can secure and win those contracts.
Tell us about your childhood growing up. Where'd you grow up at?
Well, I'm from Corona, Queens, from a small area called Corona Heights. When I grew up, it was predominantly Italian-American. Now it's transformed into Latin American.
Wow. So where did you go to school at?
I went to Newtown High School. I went to IS-61, Lefrak City, and I went to a lot of other colleges.
Okay. And what kind of child were you? Were you mischievous? Were you a good boy? Were you a nerd?
I was a mischievous child, always trying on new things and getting in trouble. Absolutely.
Now, Halloween is the time you express yourself. What was the favorite costume as a child on Halloween?
I cannot recall. But if it was up to me right now, I'd probably be Gilligan of Gilligan's Island.
Wow, that's very special. Now, Christmas is a time of giving.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite Christmas present ever of all times?
My favorite Christmas present as a child was a pair of Reebok sneakers.
Okay.
Reebok basketball sneakers, yes.
Now, what did you think your future was going to be like as a child?
As a child, I thought, of course, going to school, going to college, getting a job, and becoming successful. But now, as an adult, I'm looking farther along, and those dreams, my dreams and aspirations now are 100 times where I thought of as a child.
So what were your dreams as a child?
I had many dreams. I wanted to be a chemist, I wanted to be an anthropologist, I wanted to be a boxer, I wanted to be lots of things. I went through it all, and you know what, Michelle? I tried. I went out for it. I tried my best and just kept on moving along. It's not about just dreaming, it's about going after those dreams.
Who inspired you growing up to do what you do?
I have an older cousin I grew up with, and very young guy, pushing me hard in sports. I was always into sports, and always, he instilled that entrepreneurial spirit in me.
What is your definition of happiness?
Happiness is going after our dreams and being the best that we can be.
And what is your vision of a perfect society?
A perfect society is made up of people who want to live their lives and people who go after their dreams.
We'd like to know, where would you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I see myself working toward bigger and better things. My mind is always thinking. I'm always trying to help others. A big priority is to help kids. I want to build schools and I want to speak about education because I'm big on education. I believe that education is very important, extremely important. Education uplifts us and it creates opportunities for us. And currently in the information age, there is so much information out there that's free and readily available. And in order to be competitive with our peers, we have to be educated.
Now, what do you do in your free time, Nelson? We want to know about that.
Michelle, I'm always studying, I'm always reading books, I'm always trying to become a better person, more informed, utilizing information more. Google is out there. We can utilize Google for just about everything we need to learn about.
Now, what do you watch on TV? I know you watch television.
Again, I love sports. I like American football. I like international football. I like New York Giants, New York Jets. Like them both. And I like Arsenal as Champions League.
I like your style. What would you describe your fashion sense as?
I'm not very big on fashion.
Look at him. He's a European, clean cut, mohawk. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're very much into style myself.
I try to be myself in terms of the mohawk, yeah. Well, the mohawk is me. It's Nelson Nigel. I've had a mohawk for a long time, and it's me. It's my personality, and it's who I've been all my life. Just because you have a mohawk doesn't mean that you're not able to run a company. The mohawk is just Nelson Nigel, ladies and gentlemen.
You also look very fit. Do you work out? Like, how do you stay so fit?
If you can wake up in the morning and do 100 jumping jacks, and do 20 push-ups, and some stretches, and you can do that in the morning and at night on a consistent basis.
Yes.
That works better to your advantage than going to a gym.
What are your hobbies? Like, what are your little side hobbies you like to do?
Well, I'm living in New York. There's great food.
Okay. Wow.
New York has the best food in America, in the world actually. This is the mother of all cities. And we have just absolute great food. I love Thai food. I love Italian food. I love Colombian food. I love food. And we have the best. And I like to go to great restaurants in New York City. And actually, my favorite restaurants in New York are in Jackson Heights, Queens, and just great Latin American food.
Now, I know you're into music. Tell people, what kind of music are you into?
It's a little strange, but I love Russian classical music, particularly Russian, because I just like the romantic music. I like Tchaikovsky, Rimsky-Korsakov, Stravinsky, Mussorgsky, those like names like that. Second generation Russian classical, and it's really awesome, and it's my thing. So when I speak about classical music, it's more Russian than it is Western music. Western would be like Bach or Wagner or Beethoven. I like it, but I just don't listen to it as much as I do with Russian classical. So it's kind of like a little thing. It keeps me going. It's soft. It's mellow. It's intrinsic. It's innate to us. Music.
So what would you say to inspire those kids that's watching out there right now?
It's the same old story. Education is very important, and you have to pick up a book and just put an effort out to go out and educate yourself, because without education you cannot compete, and you have to be educated. You absolutely have to go forward, go after your dreams, and education is it's right there. It's free. It's on Google.
Yes, that's very important. Kids, stay in school. What would Nelson Nigel be doing if he wasn't on his way, on his path to stardom and being a successful businessman?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know,
So
because
this is your destiny There's nothing else.
This is me. This is what I've been working for all my life, right? I believe and I want it like that. This is me,
Right.
and I don't see an alternative, Michelle.
Tunnel vision.
This is, I have that vision. I've been going toward this vision for so long, and I know that perseverance will get me there.
So tell people, what would you do if today was your last day? What would you be doing?
I'll be fighting, going after what I want, going after my dreams and, going after my aspirations.
Tell people how you want to be remembered in this lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to achieve your dreams, and I want everyone I come into contact with, I want to understand that they have the potential to do everything that they want, to go after any dream that they want, because this is life, and we can achieve anything that we want. I want to be a successful entrepreneur. It's my dream to be that person. I want to help kids. I want to just preach education, because that's what I like. That's what I do, right? And that's dear to me,
Right.
and I just believe that life is short. We have to go after we have to utilize what we have, and we have everything. We are capable of doing everything.
Can you tell people where they can find you online if they want to see more?
The website is headexposed.com, www.headexposed.com, headexposed.com.
So Nelson, you're very inspiring in your story and your mission with your business. Could you tell the people out there who want to get in contact with you to speak at their event or invite you somewhere, how could they contact you?
The contact information is on the website, headexposed.com, www.headexposed.com, and there's just a form on there, and it goes directly to my team, and they will forward it over to me, and definitely can speak about development and lots of great things about helping others achieve and secure government contracts, and of course securing their dreams.
So that's it, folks. We're here with Nelson Nigel for Head Exposed. My name is Michelle, aka Miss Knockout, and we are very inspired by Mr. Nelson Nigel. And I'd like to thank you for chatting with us and giving us the opportunity to talk to you today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Make me proud, ladies and gentlemen. Make me proud.